peekaboo, I see you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're live. All right. Whew, been looking forward to this all day long. Had a rough one today. And thank you, Eileen, and thank you to all the other veterans out there. I know for us vets, we usually have a little more activity on Memorial Day because we're remembering those that didn't make it back. But hey, that's the way it is. Before we get started, as always, I will talk about the bourbons I'm going to drink. I have some that I'm revisiting tonight. There's no like rhyme or reason to these except for I'm going to try a few of these bourbons. So, but no, I haven't tried few in a while. Davies County have that, and I.W. Harper right there. So these are the bourbons I'll be sipping on tonight. And the two of them are Kentucky Straight, one's a Kentucky Straight bourbon whiskey. The other one just says, well, it's in Kentucky, but it just legally they don't have to say there's no state designation, but they're both straight bourbon whiskeys. And then Few is just a bourbon, and it's not aged that long, but it gets a good color on it. So that's Few right there. So we're going to give this a little swirl. All right. It's pretty good to be so young. Good nose on it. All right. Let me get rid of this clip here so that I don't accidentally play it again. Yeah, that's not bad for that young of an age. I have someone in the basement down there, but we are going to welcome him with style. So here we go.
What's up?
All right. Let me turn this up just a little bit so I can hear you.
Heck yeah. What's going on, man?
Man, I tell you, I was just saying before you jumped up here, man, it's been a rough day today. My company got bought at the beginning of the year by this other larger fish,
Yeah.
And they have what they call step change governance, so anytime you put these things, a project in, that gets all this high visibility, you have to, it's weekly. You have to report on it. You have to stay up on everything. You have to stay up on the folks out there. Hey, Big Daddy H is in the house. And it's just grueling. It's just a lot of red tape to do, to get stuff done. But it's good. It's a good program.
Yeah.
If y'all are listening, it's fantastic.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Eileen. And thank you. Jody and I are both Air Force vets, so appreciate it.
All right, let me spin this wheel for time. I was rushing to get set up here. I was almost late to start the show, but I need to bring this wheel thing up here. And again, it didn't keep my settings.
You hate that.
Yeah, all times. All right. Just a few more.
Yeah, the old temperature dropped today. I was bragging about turning the AC on yesterday, and it's about 30 out there, 35, 36 degrees out there right now.
Yeah. All right. I shuffled them a few times, so Let me share this out, and we will see what time put me in starts.
And there you go. You guys don't forget to hit that thumbs up and share this thing out.
Oh, you can. Oh, it's letting me do it now. Oh, look at
What's up,
there.
Mayberry?
Okay, that's nice. All right, can everybody see that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Here we go. Can you hear it?
Nope, can't hear it.
Oh, okay. 8:15 to 8:30.
There you go.
That's going to make it hard to remember.
Ahoy, groovy.
All right, 8:15 to 8:30. I only have to change right here. All right, and again, all times Eastern. And now we're on Eastern Standard Time.
So it gets dark at like 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, I like to be correct when I type stuff, so I'm tired of putting EDT because EST is so much more intuitive to type,
Yeah.
All right, so so 8:15 to 8:30 tonight. It's going to be a late one, but I do have a secret word in mind, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to come up unless it's something weird. But I may drop some hints on the secret word if it doesn't come up by 8 o'clock or so.
I missed the first few minutes here. What are you drinking tonight? What's your plan?
Oh yeah, I'm revisiting bourbons that I've reviewed, but I haven't had in a while.
Oh.
I'm sipping right now on a few.
Oh yeah.
And I have the Davies County and I.W. Harper.
I.W. Harper. I swear I've seen that one.
Yeah, I mean they're all good. I mean the Davies County and I.W. Harper are straight bourbon whiskeys. Which means, and there's no age statement on them, which means they're 4 years or more.
Yeah.
Now the Davies County is a sour mash. So they've reused a little of the old mash.
Now, what does sour mash mean for the?
Okay, so once they've
Jack Daniels
distilled it,
yeah,
they take part of the old mash, the used mash, and mix it back in with the fresh, and it's called sour mash.
It gives it that. How would you say? What's almost like a tangy kind of flavor to me?
Yeah, and really, what most distilleries do that don't deal in sour mash is that they call it feed mash. They send it off to farms and stuff, and they feed it to cattle and stuff like that. So if you drink sour mash whiskey, you're drinking cattle food. But I drink it.
I like sour mash. Is Jim Beam sour mash just regular old Jim Beam?
No, I don't think so.
So Jack Daniels is sour mash, but Jim Beam is not.
Right. And technically Jack Daniels could be legally classified as a bourbon. They just choose not to classify it that way, So can Uncle Nearest.
And I know a lot of people when you start really getting into bourbons and whiskeys, like they kind of look down on like Jack and Jim, but man, they're pretty good.
You know what? If we were out hunting or fishing or something, and I said, "Man, you got any whiskey?" and you said, "I got some Jim Beam here," I said, "I'm gonna take a swig."
Yeah.
That
would be 7 here, Big Daddy H.
Yep. Yeah. All times Eastern when I spit them out.
I'm gonna tell you, I like blended whiskey too. I'm not above a cheap old bottle of Canadian Mist or something like that either.
If it's sitting around and I don't have anything better, that's what I'll drink. Yeah. But I mean, I have scotches on that shelf over there. I have Tennessee whiskeys over there. I have and basically Tennessee whiskey is pretty much bourbon. I mean, but it doesn't have to be, right?
Well, I'll pull out a whiskey that I got to see if it's whiskey or bourbon because I don't remember from my youth that I bought early this year, and I revisited it once, but I want to revisit it again now that I've done the nosing kit and all that. So give me just a second.
Sure. Now all bourbons are whiskey, but not all whiskeys are bourbon.
There you go. Where
All
are
right,
you?
Mayberry's in the house. I saw somebody say Ahoy Travis is Groovy in the house. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Groovy Lava Squirrel Ahoy. And I actually sent Travis the link directly today.
All right.
Man, you bury it back there? Is that where
did.
you hit it from yourself?
This would have been the last one, my last resort. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
It is a Southern Comfort 100.
Oh, that is not a bourbon. Yeah.
This is just whiskey.
It is more like schnapps.
Yeah, it's they give McCormick's a lot of crap about being a whiskey flavored vodka. I think this is in that same kind of category.
Yeah, I think so. That's pretty sweet right there.
I remember when I was a kid, man, this was like one of the ones we used to get, and you don't know any different when you're a kid. But...
Right, and then we grow up, and then we stop drinking Kool-Aid.
So the old SoCo, man.
Mm-hmm.
I better let that breathe for a second.
Yeah. See, now you got to be careful pouring that stuff in a Glencairn glass. It might eat a hole through it.
It might ruin my glass, man. We got to make some grog tonight. This might be the fire in my grog.
Here we go. I do have a couple of announcements. I did a pilot episode called Behind the Bourbon Table. And it posted yesterday, I think. And it was out of cycle. It did not take the place of the Sunday post, but I did post one. And it's more of a conversational. People were asking me to do videos about like how to bourbon, and like the fundamentals. What do I need to know? Well, watch that video because it's a conversational piece.
Mr. Great Job. Yeah.
At least he said stuff.
Yeah.
All right, tell us how it is.
Oh man, I'm dreading this. So much cinnamon, man.
Yeah, what you need to look for there is that Luden's cough drops. I'm picking up notes of
cherry and cinnamon.
Yeah,
man, that's definitely like a cherry schnapps, like you said,
with Listerine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It tastes like cough medicine. Holy crap! See, I didn't pick that up last time. I just knew it was nasty. But now that I know it's like NyQuil, I might just keep it by the bed.
There you go. See, you don't have to mix honey and stuff with that to make it toddy. Just pour it in a glass.
So sweet. So sweet.
I know. That's what I was saying about it. It's got all that sugar added.
That's Hangover City, man. That I'd hate to do a bottle of that in one night, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would not want to do that. I do not own a bottle of SoCal or SoCo. I don't own that. I don't own a bottle of Seagram 7 either.
Let's dress it up a little bit here. Oh yeah,
that'll just add to the sugar.
Oh, that's much better. Much better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That'll help
that experiment.
Man, I'm drinking this few way too fast. Man, this stuff is good to be a year old.
I'm going to save this for the kids for Christmas. I'm going to tell them it's cherry flavored.
Yeah. It tried to be. It's a try to be Dr. Pepper whiskey.
Hey, you know what? I bet it would mix good with Dr. Pepper, though. I got some other. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'm drinking few. Just a great shot. And after this, I'll go to Davies County. That's the straight bourbon whiskey with a little sour mash, and then the I.W. Harper after that.
Now here is probably this version of it, because there's a lot of different whiskeys that's got the same name for some reason. But I got a nice little bottle of Rebel Yell.
Oh, Rebel Yell.
Yeah.
That's the one you kind of have to bend over and hurt your lower back to get.
Yeah. Right above the McCormick's.
Yeah.
Let me defile this Glencairn again. Definitely gonna let this breathe. I hope there was a little Mountain Dew left in the bottom of that.
Glencairn's gonna be like, "Why did you have to be my daddy?" Hey, Saucy. Hey, hunting and
What's
stuff.
up, Shane? JJ, how you doing, man? What's up, John? Oh, Lord. This was like the exotic stuff I used to buy before I started hanging out with all y'all.
Oh yeah, you would not bend down quite so far to grab that.
Yeah. My back was hurting. I couldn't get all the way down to the McCormick. So
yeah, I don't have a problem drinking low price bourbons. I just don't want them to be cheap.
And that's much better than the. That's actually a relief after the SoCo there.
And I paid a pretty penny for cheap ass bourbon too.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean that stuff's not worth the bottle it came in, and they're calling it bourbon.
Well, now they said this bourbon is award winning.
Whoa! I wonder who judged that contest.
Oh man, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 80 proof. Yeah. RebelYell.com. I don't even know who makes this. Lux Row. There you go.
Yeah, Lux Row has a bunch. Yeah, they probably went down south to hold the contest for that whiskey, and they probably had like a couple of New York bourbons, and then they had Rebel Yell.
Dude, look, it's got a gold medal right there.
Yeah. What from? Is it San Francisco Spirits?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Yeah, I've come to learn that the San Francisco award is not trustworthy.
You would think that if it was a gold medal award winning bourbon, they'd have some kind of a mash bill or something on here, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, like Mr. Great Shot said, probably won an award in the 60s. They usually put the date on it, on the maybe a
2016.
I was gonna say, I had 2016 in my head. I was gonna say probably something like, but I've heard. I won't go into it on here because I haven't confirmed anything, but I've heard not good things about the San Francisco Spirit Awards.
I do like hitting these cheapies sometimes. Just sometimes you get surprised. Most of the time you do not. You get exactly what you pay for most of the time. You get a nice mixer.
All right, guys, if you're just tuning in, the put me in is between 8:15 and 8:30 tonight. But I do have a secret word in my head. Don't try to guess it. You won't. But if it doesn't come up, I'll start dropping hints here in a little bit. Secret word. If someone says the secret word, we have an instant put me in draw, like get on the board for like 5 minutes. So those are the like extra bonuses because we're coming up on December right now. I want people to have as many opportunities as possible.
Yeah.
And there is the GoFundMe. So you know, if y'all want to, let me bring it up here, and I'll post it. Now, we're not asking for much. This is to help people with
Couple of
their
young ladies that need to
yeah,
get
that live far away. It's to help
real.
offset. We're not asking you to buy their damn tickets. It's to offset the cost of the airfare for them.
Marty is
And
still having issues. What are you having issues with, Marty?
oh, he was trying to jump up. I was up here setting up stuff earlier. Now here's the GoFundMe right here. Um, and like $5, $10, you get an entry per $1.
Mm.
And what I'm trying to encourage is if we give a little bit here and there to the GoFundMe,
Yeah.
it'll build over time. And
Yeah.
then we can use the money, and it will absolutely 100% either be used to fund their airfare, or if we don't have enough for it to be worth it, I will PayPal y'all all the money back.
Hell yeah. Hello, Erica. How you doing, neighbor girl? RB. What's up?
Yeah, I'm just looking for some tush.
I ain't looking for much.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
or be in the house.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, if y'all are just joining again, 15 to 8:30, but there's a secret word. That hey neighbor girl, and it may come up a little special entry, but yeah, you can always give just a little.
So,
All right. So the other announcement. Oh yeah, I just ordered more of these today.
oh man, I've
Got a,
got to get hooked up with doing that because that is cool as hell. Those hats are nice.
yeah, I'll send you the information on the private
Mm-hmm.
link, and you can start hitting them up. And if you buy like several, you get discount. You know,
All
on.
right, Saucy Shane, get back to work, brother. Spread the gospel of McCormick's whiskey for me.
Oh man, yeah, man. Good to see you here for a minute.
Yeah, it's Saucy's working Thursday nights, and I'm super happy that he's got a job that he loves. But man, I miss him on Thursdays.
Hey, you're fine, Eileen. You're just fine. We getting you got plenty of time to get them dishes and dinners done.
Oh yeah, we're just getting this ball a rolling.
Yeah, we just getting started. Yeah, so we're having some work done this next week at the house, trimming trees, you know, clearing some stuff out, and we're trying to get a spot cleared. And I have room to park my camper trailer. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, my camper trailer's backed in and is blocking my where we would park our cars, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and under the patio. We this house here was built in 1960, solid like a rock, but it's a big ass house, but it's uh, got some issue. But this used to be a 2-car garage I'm sitting in now. But boy, when they did it right. I mean, this thing's level. I mean, outside they busted the concrete up, planted hedges there. We have wheel stops, you know, for like guest parking and stuff out there.
Wow.
And that's actually where our vehicles are parked now, is the guest parking. Because when I back my camper in, you come up my drive and it curves to the left and then goes, and I can only back the camper so far before I hit the patio cover, you know. So, but when it's there, we can't get a car in, and I'd like to park back under there. So what we're having done is having this whole area cleared out beyond, just past the garage area, and then that way I can back that camper on in there, and then we can still pull in and back out.
Look at that. Mr. Great Shot's flexing on us a little bit. He's going to go pour some Balcones single malt cast strength.
All right. Single malt, that's my favorite. You know, I don't like the peaty stuff. I do have a Jura over there that's it's kind of an Isla, but not really. You know, it's it's a little smoky, and it's okay.
Is all balcony smoky like that? Like that? I can't remember what that one was.
I don't know enough about Scotch to tell you.
Oh.
Because I have a Glenmorangie and a Dalmore. That's my other two I have, and those are not smoky at all.
I did really like the Glenmorangie, but
Yeah, those are
if I
good.
blind taste tested it, I probably would say it's a nasty whiskey. Which
Well,
is weird.
it's weak. I mean, about every Scotch I've had, it just to me tastes like watered down whiskey.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to really hunt for those notes. And I'm not trying to piss anybody off, but some of these bourbons I have will knock you for a backflip.
Well, that was the thing when I did that blind taste test and Marshall handed me that monkey shoulder. I was expecting one of my whiskeys, and that Scotch taste hit my lips, and I was like, "Oh, that's a nasty whiskey," because I wasn't ready for Scotch,
Monkey shoulder is not a good Scotch. Anyway, it's just not. I mean, I know that those guys on that other channel or whatever was talking about monkey shoulder was one of his favorites. Bullshit. It's not a good Scotch.
Yeah, the dude from the whiskey university or whatever. What is
that fake ass.
He's got the big gold medal thing.
Yeah, you can get that fake ass gold medal for like 10 grand. Yeah. Yeah, that's not accredited. I'm pouring to Davies County now. Yeah, that guy was a musician.
Yeah.
And a marketing firm runs that channel.
Well, they got
so once I found all that crap out, I was like, well, these guys don't even know anything. I mean, I'm sure they know plenty about whiskey. Yeah. Being musicians, they probably drank plenty of it. But.
Yeah. Well, the only one thing you need to know about whiskey is what you like. That's all you need to know.
Well, and the only reason I don't do like a sommelier, like a real one, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a real one, because you can do it for, I don't know, I think it's 150 or something, but it takes time, and you study the book and you take the test, and do all that stuff. But you have to show up but level one, level one's all about wine. If I want to get into, I have to be like a level 2 before we even get into the other stuff.
Now, what's the one for a beer called? Because it's a different title.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the one out of Scotland and Europe over there, and it's all wine on that level 1.
Hello, Cindy. How you doing? Thank you very much, ma'am. And you tell Mike the same thing from us.
Oh, now Japanese make some really good whiskeys. I love Hibiki, but they're made in the style of Scotch because that's where they went. The Japanese guys went over to Scotland and studied how they made Scotch, and then they went back to Japan and procured local ingredients to Japan to make a la Scotch. Like in the version of Scotch, and that's why they can only call it a Japanese whiskey, especially here in the States, because the bourbon or the whiskey laws, and the same law I'm always talking about. When I say bourbon law, it's not a bourbon law; it's a whiskey law. It's it's a spirit law, is what it is. It's not even just whiskeys, because it's neutral spirits, whiskeys, the whole gambit. It's CFR, Congressional Federal Register number, blah, 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 DDD, subsection, Yanga. And it talks about, the distill strength, neutral spirits can be distilled at 180 proof, where whiskeys have to be distilled no more than 160. Bourbon, and bourbon's like a undernote in that law. People like to pull all the bourbon pieces out and put it and make it look like that's the way it appears in the law, and it does not. You have to read through the whole freaking kit and caboodle. But that's what I do for a living. For like I used to work at a hospital, and I read HIPAA, out of the CFR and everything. I know how to read those things, and so I'm going through and I'm looking at the raw law, so to speak. Yep.
You know, if I was ever to
Ooh, that's
become a
good.
rich man, I wouldn't start a distillery. I'd do the whiskey bar thing, and I would serve barrel aged beers. But I would have like it would be a snob free zone. I would have from the cheapest whiskey to the best stuff I could get my hands
Yeah.
on, and everything in between. Yeah.
Well, and that's what I was saying on that one video we shot the other night, that behind the bourbon table. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not pretentious. I'll drink anything over here, you
Yeah.
know. And if I buy something, like a lot of times, I try not to be, I call it breaking eggs to make an omelet. I try not to
Mhm.
ever be disappointed because I have to step out there and buy stuff that I really don't know about, you know.
Yeah.
But when I give something a not great review,
Mm-hmm.
it's more aligned to the price I paid for what I got.
Yeah.
I mean, it all tastes like bourbon. I have one on the shelf over there I can't stand, and they tried to pressure age that bourbon, and all those wood
Uh,
tannins are in there.
yeah.
And I don't even I won't put it on the shelf. If it's on this shelf, I'll drink it.
And JJ said he did a few spirits in his day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I like is discovering what you like, not what you're supposed to like. That's
Yep.
what this is all about, I
You
think.
know what? That's sour mash coming through too.
Is it?
Well, I mean, it's great. It's really,
Mm-hmm.
really good. But my problem with the sour mash
Mm-hmm.
is it takes away from the finish, I think, at least on this one.
Mm-hmm.
That few, even though they only guarantee it's a year old because
Yeah.
they don't call it straight bourbon. So
Mm-hmm.
they can age it 2.5 months if they want to. That says aged at least 1 year.
Yeah.
It had a much longer finish on it than this Davies County, which is a straight bourbon whiskey without an age statement, which means it's over 4 years, 4 or more years. Put it that way.
Well,
Yeah, because
and that's kind of the difference between taking shots and sipping one out of a snifter because you can enjoy that finish. When you
yep,
take a shot, you're just like, oh God, it's killing me.
yeah,
Taking shots is all about getting drunk, and I can appreciate that too. But if you want to enjoy your whiskey, which I didn't know, you get you one of these and just let it air out and sip on it a little while.
See, my thing is I've grown wiser with age, and I'll do a few shots, and then
Mhm.
because it
Mhm.
takes a long time for that alcohol to soak in,
Yeah,
and start hitting you. And you do more than about 3 shots, you better space them out a little bit
yeah.
because I don't want to pull my sock out of my throat because I threw up so hard my foot came up.
Well, if you learn to just sit and sip them neat, though, man, you can make them last for quite a while, and you can enjoy the night and have a nice ride, nice level
Mhm.
ride the whole night, and it's
Well,
good.
and I think I was doing a little catch up here because I've already finished my first snifter. It's not even 7:19, and I'm halfway through this Davies County here. So I'll
Well, if
slow
they're
down.
good.
I'll slow down. Now I'm just excited because tomorrow's a lighter day than I've had
Yeah.
all week at work, and you know I don't have a early meeting scheduled.
I'm looking at a good long weekend this weekend. It's a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, so we're going to be busy as hell. And I'll be flying solo this week. My partner's off this week. He's taking his daughter on a birthday trip, so I can't down the man for that. But man, it's just me. It's just
Well,
me this weekend.
you know where I'm going to be Friday morning
Where are you gonna be?
after Thanksgiving.
Mm. Oh, you gonna be out getting some barrel aged stuff?
I'm going to be at Total Wine waiting for the door to open.
Yeah, I'll be the Black Friday. I'll definitely we don't do any Christmas shopping on Black Friday. That's the only thing on my agenda that day.
Hi, Cindy. She knows where my bourbon came from. Yay.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, it's a softer bourbon, but it's 96 proof.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a 40, 80, 80 proof or anything.
Well, even from that little hit of SoCo and that little thing of Rebel Yell, and I mixed both of them at the end just because of the taste of it. I'm riding just nice and level right now, so got to learn to ride that out a little bit. That's coming from me.
Well, you have a whole show after this.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I got to drink this one big ass beer. I got that. Yeah, this is the 2019 Matafamilius. This is the big boy right here.
Well, what's the percent on that one?
I believe. Let me see. I think it's 11, but let me double check that. Yeah, it's 11%. And this is I've never had this one before. The dude at Macadoodles and Branson pulled this off of his stash and let me buy it, and I was almost like just super flattered. Like I was so grateful that this dude pulled this out of his own stash and let me buy it.
All right.
It's what a beer snob I'm turning into.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you're a hurt your back picking whiskey, but you'll get the good beer. I have to tell Mr. Great Shot, I live in North Carolina, and Total Wine cannot sell. They can only sell the whiskeys and stuff in an ABC store. So we're state regulated.
I would love to find a bottle of MILF. Because that was what Matterfamilias was called before
Just
it's
for the name.
Matterfamilias.
Yeah.
Oh, if I could find a bottle of MILF, I'd probably give somebody $50 for one. All right, let me get a little bit better bourbon off the shelf here.
Mm-hmm. Careful now. Don't step up too high. You'll shock your system.
I'm telling you. Oh, man, I've only got a little bit of this left, but I'm going to, because you're the only reason I got this.
Is that smoke wagon?
I'm going to do just a little bit. That's what I got left of my uncut, unfiltered.
All right. Well, that's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to not be much at all, but that's quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they started getting it here though. In my honey hole. I have to drive 40 minutes to get there, but I'll drive 40 minutes for bourbon.
You know, I haven't been down to my normal liquor stores in a while, about probably a month, because I've been stocked up. So they may have it now.
Yeah, and who in the hell am I kidding? I'll drive 4.5 hours for bourbon. I'll drive a day and a half. Yeah.
Oh, now there's the difference right there. I'm not mixing that with nothing. I'm gonna let that sit there and air out for a little bit.
Well, rub it in, Cindy, because my day tomorrow I might be able to paint my nails. I don't know. I don't really have a need to, but I might just because I can.
Well, you know, I truly am lucky with my job because I do have 4 days a week off, but I do pay for those on those 3 days I work. But I do have 4 days a week off, so I still get 45 hours a weekend, but I got 4 days off. So
I know it. And we used to talk about a capsule crew out, the missiles. Hell, well, you'll only work 3 days and then you get 3 days off. Bullshit. The first day you come back, half the day is gone.
Yep.
And then any training or anything you have to do in those out of your 3 days back. And then that next you have to prep on that third day off for like maybe 2.5 hours, and then you have to be up there at 4:30 in the morning.
It's not like you just drive your car out to those sites. They got to fly your ass in there in a helicopter. So
either that or you're in a blue truck.
Yeah, for about 4 hours.
Yeah, about 3.5 hours. Yeah.
If you ever drive across eastern Montana and you see a random chain link fence up on the side of a hill somewhere, guess what that is?
Yep, that's a missile silo.
They had some old farmers out there charging the gates on them a few years back.
Yeah, they would go out there and they would do their hold their signs up. It was called an SOS group. Yeah. Silence one silo. That was their thing, and they would come out there and they would set our alarms off. By the time we got there, they'd all be dispersed.
Well, believe me, I hate the fact that we have to have nuclear weapons, but you damn sure don't want us to get rid of them.
Well, and those people they wouldn't confront you out there because that sign is perfectly clear and they knew.
Yeah. Yeah. I will shoot
Lethal
you
force
ass.
will be used.
Yeah, you're not coming in here. I don't know
Mm-mm.
how else to explain that to you.
And if you try, you die. I mean, and I guarantee you now, not everybody. All right, I have somebody in the basement. I'm about to get to it, but it doesn't matter. You're following protocol in that moment. It don't matter whether you think they will or not. They will. All right, so we're gonna play this intro and get it on.
Oh yeah.
How do squirrels find their nuts?
They're right here, dumbass. I cracked myself up.
Ahoy, everybody.
Ahoy. That's what I said.
Ahoy.
So
All right, since Travis is here, I got to go get a set of batteries. I'll be right back.
okay.
I know. Marty contacted me earlier and he's like, "Man, are you going live tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, every Thursday." So I sent him the link and I was on here setting up. I was like getting the clips loaded, getting stuff. And I saw him pop up and then he fell off. And then he popped up and then he fell off. And then he texted me and he said, "Man, every time I try to join, it just boots me right off." So I don't know what's going on with his
I don't know.
thing.
Would have been here earlier, but had stuff to take care of. Ahoy, everybody.
You got a whole show to do after this. So how's it going?
It's good, man. But I have something special to drink for tonight's show, but for yours, number 9 reserve.
All right.
So
Number 9 reserve. The old number 9.
I love number 9. This one I was pretty drunk when I tried it multiple times. So
Yeah.
first time. Have fun, big girl. Love you. She's going to grandma's house today
All right.
for the night. So it's 99 proof.
Damn near bottled and bond. That's a decent proof. I've got a 96 I'm sipping on now. Oh, the next one's low proof. Man, I started off with the higher proofs.
Oh, that's how you got to roll, man.
I ignore the proof. I look for flavor.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Great Shot? Let's see.
Well, for anyone just coming in, the put me in time slot is 8:15 to 8:30, but I do have a secret word in my head. Again, don't try to guess it because it's obscure.
Circumcision.
Succotash.
You're not going to get it.
Sassafras. Asparagus.
But I am going to give hints to it later.
Oh, okay.
Gets it. But we'll give it till at least 7:45 before I start dropping clues. And here's what happens. If someone hits the secret word, we have 5 minutes of put me in. And then we will also do the 8:15 to 8:30.
Man. Jody, have you checked out the StreamYard's members thing yet?
Teams. I just got the email earlier and I haven't had time. I read their hype on it, on the email, but I haven't had a chance to get in there and play with it.
That one free account you get.
Yeah, but who do you give it?
It's worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, y'all can give it to each other. See, who do I give it to?
You give it to Jimmy. Jimmy's always here.
Yeah.
Well, I got other things planned. I mean, Jimmy's got his own life. I had to.
Well, it was, today I was getting everything together and I kept sending it to Travis because he usually puts the show together. And I was like, why the hell am I doing that? I can just go in there. And so I loaded everything up.
I didn't even create the stream.
Nice. But that's going to be super nice for Todd and Andy, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's a slam dunk. I'm still trying to get my feet under me. Figure this stuff out. I'm a noob. What's up, Crazy Ann?
Ahoy,
Crazy
ahoy.
Ann, I did not
Crazy Ann?
send you the link today because you never come up here. So I didn't feel like wasting my Command V to paste it into your. But if you want to come up, you let me know and I'll send you the link. But she never comes up.
Marcel went to work today, even though I tried
Well,
to get her not to.
hopefully she's feeling better.
No, she come home sick as hell. She had a fever and everything. She's crashed out since she got home. I think she's.
So they sent her home, or she made it the whole day?
No, she made it all the way through work. She's stubborn, but she came home and crashed out. I think it's finally breaking, but she don't want to talk to me about it because I told her. You know, it's one of those I told you so things.
See, that's
what all right. She's like, I'm like, here, try to lift this flip flop. She can't lift it. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm good.
I gotta send the link to Dad. I forgot to send the link to him.
Oh, got a class ring. Beanie? All right.
Class ring. I never did get a class ring. I barely graduated, so I didn't get one.
I got one, gave it to a girl, never saw it again. My parents are on there. My mom still steams over that. I tried to get it back from her. She lost it. She was cray.
I couldn't have got a real one anyway. My birthstone's a diamond, so.
Crazy Ann says, I am doing Cindy.
What?
Okay. That's what it says. Here, I'll bring it up on screen.
Right now? Wow.
Well, it's not a children's show, so
That's why Mama's working to spoil her baby. Well,
yeah.
that's nice.
So you got all this, Jimmy? You got all this stuff uploaded already?
Yep, it's ready to go, man. Now the videos. I don't mean to talk shop here, but the videos and stuff, I figured we'd just share them. Like if you want to do the fails and all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta put all the rest of the stuff in order. Golly.
Now I am going to be able to join y'all a little bit tonight because.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I won't be able to. It depends on my Friday, but tomorrow's pretty light, so I'll be able to partake. Take it when you can get it.
The first half of the day tomorrow is going to be really nice, but then the second half, I'm going to start thinking about going back to work, so I'll get in a bad mood.
All right, here's my first
class ring.
Here's my first clue for the secret word.
Mm-hmm.
It's green.
Green. Kermit? I don't know.
I'll give another clue here in a few minutes.
Christmas tree. No?
No.
Like,
if somebody says it, I'll say ding, ding, ding. But it's not going to happen. Trust me. Not without more clues.
Camo soldiers.
Yep.
Not much green in those uniforms nowadays. So.
I know. It's mostly desert.
Mm-hmm.
I had both. I had, before I got out, I probably had 12 sets of BDUs. And, I only had one set of 3 sets of blues or 2 sets of blues or whatever because I never freaking wore them, only for parade or whatever. But
Yeah.
I had 3 deserts, 3 jungles, and 3 of the what they call it, woodland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we went all over the damn place.
The pickle suits, they were still around when I first got in. Just straight ODG.
Yeah,
Then we had the woodland and the desert camo, and then eventually we went to the ACUs before I got out, and then I think they went to something else right after I left. So.
yeah, and I had probably 6, 7 pair of boots, but my favorite were those jump boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like those because they had the material on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Let them breathe a little bit. Did you ever get calf cramps?
Oh
like
yeah,
with your blouse and straps and shit, you know?
yeah. My calves are like it would cut into my calf.
Yeah, and then at night you're laying there and you wake up in the middle of the night and your calf's cramping up. You got a big Charlie horse. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, ah, sitting there beating on your leg. Ah.
Hey Travis, when you wear blouse and straps all day, then you sit in a chair and a computer, like your calf, man, it fucks them up.
Sorry, I was watching the intros and all the stuff. I don't know what's up with the squirrel, huh?
You like that?
I like the bad squirrel.
I just saw that one. It has nothing to do with the rest of the show, but I was like, yeah. I'm cutting that shit.
Yeah.
Don't be
Cindy,
punching anybody's animals, all right?
I was going to ask how much that damn ring was, but she said, she said, because back in the day, this was 1987. Before that, probably
1987. I was 3.
Yeah, that's when 86 or whatever is when I got my class ring.
So
I think back then it was still though, it was like $300 or something.
There's Lone Star. What's up, Chad?
Lone Star. Hey, if y'all just joining, you have not missed anything. The Put Me In is from 8:15 to 8:30. And we have a secret word. And I've already given one key clue to the secret word of green. The second clue is edible.
Lettuce. Celery.
Peas.
Green peas. Green
Snapping.
beans. Green beans. No.
Turtles.
I made it hard.
Edibles.
It is edible.
Oh, I thought you said edibles. I was gonna be like a ganja bra.
Yeah,
Green giant.
and it is not Brussels sprouts. No,
Jello.
not
Green
a lime.
jello.
Green jelly. Good band.
My next clue may or may not give it away.
Trying to think all the green stuff I eat. Spinach. I eat a lot of spinach.
But we'll wait just a couple of minutes for that next clue.
We just gotta find a bunch of kids and they're like
Brussels
boogers.
No.
Somebody already said Brussels sprouts.
Damn.
You eat.
If Big Daddy H, well, he may not know, but if Dixie Hawkins, I haven't seen
No,
her.
boogers and snot is not the answer.
Boogers and no, that's not it.
Oh, wait a minute. I might know. I don't know. I'm gonna wait. Edible green. And we're probably talking edible greens, maybe?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm not confirming nor denying. I'm saying the clues are it's green and you can eat it.
Now, do I want to eat it? That's the question. Because there's a lot of
don't
things
know.
I can eat that are not appetizing.
Right.
Like you could eat paper.
Is it something you would
Well,
find
no,
in
no,
your
no,
yard?
There's
Something you find in
nutritional
your yard?
value.
Oh,
There
nutritional
is-
value?
I mean,
Okay.
it's okay. I'm not okay. It's not the mushroom that won't kill you. It just makes you see giant spiders attacking your parents or something. No. But no, it's actually people eat it.
Dude. Do they
And
call
it's-
it salad even though it's not salad?
No, it's not kale. God, I would never even have kale.
I was thinking
I'll try
like
to.
I was thinking of poke salad.
Well, okay. Now we used to go do that, but that's it. Kill you if you don't do it right. Right, it won't
You
kill
don't
you,
cook
but
it
it'll
right,
make you
yeah,
sick.
you'll shit your brains out.
Yep, it will.
What is it?
It will. You know how those doctors always make you take all those laxatives and everything when you do a colonoscopy? All you got to do is say, go eat raw poke salad. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
What is it?
Yeah.
it's a weed. There's a pokeberry plant that grows around here,
Yep.
and you can actually cut the leaves off and cook them down and eat them, and they're really
But
good.
you have to.
You better be damn
Are you
sure you
talking
cook them.
about like a thistle plant?
No,
No,
you can eat that too.
it's a thick stem plant with like it's really moist, like a succulent type
They
plant.
grow everywhere around here.
And they have purple berries on them. And now the good thing is the purple berries will they're really dark in color. Like if you step on them, they'll get all over the bottom of your shoes if you have white sole shoes.
Mhm.
But it washes right off. Like they don't stain. But if
Yeah.
you don't blanch the leaves first and then go back and boil them, because there's poison in them, so you blanch that off, rinse them, and then steam them down or boil them down. Like
I know what
turnip
that
greens.
is. I've seen them. Cindy just sent me a picture. I know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Well, the poke berries, that was the original paintball for us because we used to throw those at each
Mhm.
other as hard as we could.
Wow, that's what you got
But like I
slingshots for,
said,
man.
those berries, the purple from them wash right off. I mean, they don't really stain anything.
Did you ever take like persimmons
hurt
and
like a
stick them on the
motherfucker.
end of a stick, sling them at each other?
No, Jimmy, if I told you what we used to do, my parents are on here, but I'm old enough now, it doesn't matter. I took a double barrel shotgun, and these guys had this idea. I worked for a miller's mud mill,
Yeah.
and we had this modeling clay, like pottery clay,
Mhm.
and I got some of that clay, and she showed me how to mix it with water and stuff, and make it like where it was looser.
Mhm.
And then we took shotguns and we would take gun oil with the mop and mop the barrel. And we took shotgun shells with the reload caps and we would stuff clay in them, put a little powder and stuff that wet clay in, and we would go shoot at each other in the woods. That was our paintball,
Damn.
was clay balls. And that shit hurt when you got hit.
And we do not recommend anybody tries that because you will die.
You will die.
Yeah.
Especially if you let that sit there and that clay sets up a little, it's going to hit you like a slug. We never thought it through that much.
That's what we do. It's like grabbing those big old vines and swinging off a damn 40-foot hillside.
I think it was Chad. It may have been Chad Haynes. He turned one time when somebody went to shoot at him and they shot him like right here, like right at the armpit, but on the back right here. And his whole back was purple. Like it just boom. But when they shot him, it knocked him over.
Yeah.
They shot him from like 16 feet away, and it knocked him down a hill, and he was sliding down the mud hill. It was funny because we laughed, but we made sure it was okay. But then we laughed our ass off.
Nothing funnier back here than somebody getting hurt.
All right, here's the next clue. Popular in Mexican dishes.
Cilantro.
Guacamole. Avocado.
You got it. Avocado. Put me in for 5 minutes. Here we go. It is, we'll call it 7:45. I'm going to put start. Put me in. Now, this is the magic word. Put me in. And we will let it go. It's 7:45 now. There we go.
Put me in,
Let me
coach.
know who's coming up.
I'm ready to play today.
I know.
Ooh, that chat to roll out.
There it is. Boom. I got steam fire.
Oh, you didn't get groovy? Cool. Let me actually.
I got Mayberry. I'm slow at this, man. I've been drinking. It's my third shot. See, it
Try
takes me
typing
so
that in the
damn
wheel
long
when
to
you've been
find
drinking.
Mayberry. And then I come back over here and I have to find hunting and stuff. There it is. And then
I mean, you're supposed to read them out to him so he can just mark them instead of going back and forth. See, that's what a good producer would do. That's why you don't have the admin rights.
That's right.
Crazy Ann. Peppers and Kentucky Living.
I'm a good. I don't know what I'm. The editor. I'm a good
All right.
editor.
Mr. Great Shot.
I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
You got me.
I
then
got
neighbor
you.
girl.
Is it Neighbor Girl?
Yep.
All right.
Big Daddy
There it
H.
is. Who?
Big Daddy H.
Big Daddy H. Here we go.
You got Eileen. Heartside.
Wait. Big Daddy H. Eileen is Heartside. Bang. Eileen's got a lot.
And
She
then,
got 20.
And then Groovy.
Groovy. And then.
That's it. You still got
okay.
4 minutes, y'all.
I think we got it. You know, all of this is free, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is free. So if I miss somebody, well, you know, no, I'm trying not to. I try not to.
Yeah.
I'm honestly trying not to miss somebody. But I was going back and I would replay the stream and I would put start, put me in, stop, put me in. And then all of a sudden the live chat messed up.
Well, I found out.
I'm really doing my best to capture it live now.
Yeah. When I'm doing like a T-shirt or a cup or a poster giveaway, if I do $1 super chat, I only lose about $15-$20 by giving somebody one.
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 of these hats coming.
Yep.
Okay. Medium large,
Mm-hmm.
which fits most heads.
Yeah.
I will eventually order some smalls and extra larges or whatever, you know, for like someone like E-Waste Mike or something, you know,
Yeah,
he needs
I've got one of them big ass heads myself. Ass head.
Well,
Big ass
I
head.
will. Now, when I come to OG Fest, I'm going to bring several hats with me. And now my thing is anybody who shows up in studio live to shoot a video gets a hat.
Oh, there you go.
So my next door neighbor now has shot 2 videos with me, and he's getting one of these 5 hats I ordered.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll have 4 more. So I'm going to reserve a couple back as either alternate gift, or if someone just surprises me and says, hey, I'm going to be in your area. I want to come on your studio live and do a show. But the other ones now, it may sound, but it may not even. But I can charge $30 for these hats.
Yeah.
And not go broke on them.
I don't know if Nashville or Pensacola, Florida would be the furthest east I've ever been. One of the two, but that's as far east as I've ever been.
Well, you need to get your ass out here, man.
I've never been to the East Coast at all. Pensacola don't count because, I mean, that's just right around the corner from Biloxi. So.
Well, y'all could go to Dirty Myrtle up here, and you know, or Virginia Beach.
I'd like to see the East Coast someday.
Oh yeah. See, the problem with Big Daddy H is he sings all the time, like every freaking day, but he doesn't have the bandwidth to do anything with it, to share it out.
Yeah, that sucks. It looks like they're right in that dang black zone right there, where it's like that nobody's getting that stuff right there. This internet,
yeah, they are not far from Subiaco either.
Well, maybe they'll luck out and get it. I hope they do. This damn sure nice.
Yeah, but you know,
the Crystal Coast. I do like me some beaches now. That's the only thing about California that I miss is the beaches.
I still have aspirations of being a party dude, but I don't want to go when the kids are out there, like really partying, because I remember what it was like to really party.
I like it quiet. I don't like crowds. I like it quiet. Nashville was too crowded for me, just to be honest.
Yeah, Nashville's pretty crowded.
I could imagine, like, because we got there a couple days after 4th of July. I could imagine it on the 4th of July because I think Phil was there for that. And I don't think I could do it.
Oh, see here? And I may have to have two hats because if you come here, then Mayberry's going to want to come here. And then we'll just do a freaking VR 180. Wouldn't you like to see yourself in VR 180?
Hell yeah. I would love to go to the East Coast and just go all the way up to Maryland and meet the boys at 210-90. And that's probably as far north as that go right there.
Yeah. Then you start getting into that Yankeeism.
Yeah. Yeah, Maryland's one of those kind of weird states like Missouri. That's how I kind of like. They're kind of the Missouri of the East Coast.
Yeah, yeah. Maryland, I like Maryland. I like the harbor, Inner Harbor at Baltimore. Now, you don't want to venture too far away from the Inner Harbor area.
Now JJ's right. I guarantee if I got upstate New York, Maine, and Vermont, and all that, I guarantee I'd love it. It's just. Yeah.
In the summer, you would not love it in the winter.
Yeah.
That's what they don't tell you. They talk about how beautiful it is in Vermont, and then freaking winter hits.
It's that real pretty time of year right back here, Jody, right now. You're missing them fall colors.
I mean, I'm loving the weather here because we actually get seasons. And that's one thing I missed when I was in Texas was having seasons. And I still don't trust it because I lived in Texas for so long. I don't trust that it's not going to be 110 in 2 days from now.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, Cindy, you're right. I really enjoyed Dixon, just going out there to Saucy Shane's little hangouts. A real pretty place, real nice, clean.
Yeah, we knew somebody. My parents used to. They don't anymore, but they used to stop at Dixon, Tennessee, every single time they were coming here because we had cousins or whatever there, and they could stay there for free and then come on out.
Upstate New York. It's not full of snow.
Yeah, when it's snow, that's what I was saying. Don't go in the winter. But you also don't want to go to the Carolina coast during hurricane season.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I wouldn't recommend visiting Arkansas from like March to end of May.
Hey, Phil, no problem, man. Hey, sorry to hear about your loss. Yeah, 47 inches of snow in one storm. The last time, now I've seen, of course, missiles, right, flying up to, Oscar or whatever, up in those mountains. They would have those snow drifts, and there would be like a 14-foot fence with a angled barbed wire at the top, and that snow drift would be over it. It would just look like a mound. Now, of course, that's a drift of snow. I'm not going to play the intro again. I already took it down, but Groovy's back.
I sent my dad the link too. He was already at the pre-party, so if you want to let him up, he's gonna.
Oh yeah, if I see him in the basement, I'll bring him up. Is it going to say Papa Squirrel?
It might.
It might. I know what your dad looks like. I've seen him. And guess what? It said Papa Squirrel.
There he is.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going all right.
Oh, Dad, are you you need to mute on the other one.
Okay, I'm going to the other one. And
oh, never mind. I'll just take you off on the other one. So we're good now. So I just went off that one.
Kicked you off.
I just noticed my eyes look all squinty when I'm on video. Maybe because I'm looking down.
Yeah, put some glasses on. Nobody can tell.
Yeah, you gotta have glasses make you look smart.
Oh man,
these things kill my eyes. So
hang on, wait. I have to do something right quick. I didn't think he was coming. All right, I'm going to play an intro. Hang on.
Damn.
That was some
All right,
work
we
going
all
on
up
there.
That's the only intros I have. If anyone else joins, I don't have an intro for you.
What's up, Papa Squirrel?
Hey, all right, nothing much. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Good, good.
Suddenly, I am the fourth youngest guy on this panel. Yeah.
So who's the oldest?
Let's see. I'm gonna say it's bam, 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 and then little old young and
I think
me.
Bourbon Bounty's a little older than I am.
And maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
He's only 3 years older than I am.
People at work get on my case because I'm old, and I said,
I'm 53, so.
well,
Man, we are right there together. You know what? I was born in 69.
Oh, you got me. I got you beat then.
Yep.
Got it, because you were older than me.
Now, Jody got his
That's
first
only
real
because
six string.
I drank more.
Must be that Santa
Bought it
Claus
at the
beer.
5 and dime.
Played it till his fingers bled.
Was the summer of '69.
I mean, the old distinguished beard. Sorry.
I think I was in
Not
fourth
wrong.
grade in 1969.
Mm.
I always say I was born in 69, best year ever.
Oh. Hey, would you do me a favor?
I'm a 72
One of those
baby.
Small glasses. The round one.
There's only one thing I don't like about 1969,
Yeah, the bottle of whiskey. It's still in the fridge.
and that's they made the
No,
Mustang
that makes
squatty.
white perfect right here.
Mm.
68 Mustang was better than the 69 Mustang.
Well, I like the Boss, like the 69 Boss was pretty good, but I'm not a fastback guy, and then that's all you can get in 69. So.
Yep. Oh, I
Well,
love that sleep.
I know a lot about cars.
Do you?
So, yeah, I can tell just by the headlights which
Yeah,
direction they're coming from.
I saw a 1970.
Especially when they're coming up
Mustang.
behind you.
No.
Yeah, it's a Ford Taurus. Oh, there goes the bubblegum machine. All right, I'm getting pulled over.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know more about those Mercury Marauders and those what was it? What's that common cop car? The
Crown
Crown
Vic.
Royal.
Crown Vics and stuff.
Crown Royal.
I know which
Oh
way
wait,
the
that's
blue
what gets you
light
pulled
is.
over.
Crown Royal. That's what's in the center console, not behind you.
The P90X double barrel Crown Royal.
Oh, there you go.
What are you drinking, Dad?
Texas Ranger, pecan stuff.
Oh, stuff is
Lord.
good. I like it.
Whatever's tasty.
Oh, it's cheap, but it's good.
Hey,
It's my go-to.
I tell you what, I hate to admit it, but my dad bought some Jim Beam honey when he was
Yeah.
out here, and that stuff tastes good. Now, I wouldn't want to drink it all night. I would just want a little of it. It's a pretty sweet, but man, that was good honey flavor. I like honey though.
I like honey, but I can't stand anything honey flavored for some reason.
Really?
I don't know. That actually tasted like honey and whiskey.
Well, I take that back. I do like Bitto honey. I'm one of the weird people that likes Bitto honey.
Oh no! I like it.
Oh, I love bit of honey.
Yeah, well,
Because
whiskey
bit of
and honey-
honey's got that little toffee or whatever that is in there with it. You know, the little crunchy pieces with the bit of honey.
Just better make sure your crowns and fillings are in there good. When you
Oh,
start
yeah.
chowing down
I
on
used
those.
to eat that all the time.
That's when
It's
I can't
it's
wait
like
to get
taking our
old
children
and
to
like have
Jolly Ranger.
dentures and just take out the dentures and just gum the shit out of it. Just like I better honey.
We'll be gumming that for a while.
I'll tell
be
you,
like,
like about 1969. 1969, I was cutting the tines off the front of a bicycle to stick on the front tines of my bicycle to make a chopper.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Banana seats, extended front tines and get a little tire to put on the front. And you ride. Oh, you had a 60 bar. That's a big bar that came up behind you.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Made a chopper. But you got to stick those tines on really good because if you try to pop a wheelie and they fall off, you're in trouble.
Now, when I say I'm the baby of the family, I mean it. My brother was born in 1960.
That's when I was born, 1960.
Yeah, same age as you.
That's close. That's closer retirement.
Mhm.
Close enough. I hope I'm close in 9 years.
197 days.
Oh yeah, but you're going to get another job.
What you
Oh,
got
yeah.
there?
That's almost crystal clear.
What is that? Is that an ultra?
It's
No,
an
he just
ultra.
he just
Michelob
pissed.
Ultra.
He
Yeah.
just pissed in
Practically
a cup.
water.
You can recycle that. Just
Oh,
yeah.
trust me, it recycles quicker than anything else I drink.
Hey, I've been drinking that Yingling Flight.
Yep.
That's a lighter, but I think it has more flavor than the Ultras do now.
Cheech.
Good.
Phil, you going to represent the Marines tonight? You got anything going on?
Oh crap! I did. We mentioned that the other night. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you the link then.
Okay.
And you're gonna
Yep.
need to put one of his intros from yours on there because I don't.
All right, I'll get it over there. I'm gonna add some extra flames to it before I do though.
That
Oh,
starts
yeah.
at about an hour, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
By the way, I showed Dad your intro, and he loved it.
It was cool.
I figured he'd like that one.
It made me laugh.
I was like, he will know this song. I guarantee you.
Now, if Papa Squirrel wants to come up on this show more, I will make an intro, and I have an idea for how to do that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Today is just because Veterans Day. I'm not normally. I'm normally rushing to get on Travis's show, on the other show.
Right.
So this is a kind of early, but I just happened to get way.
Look
early.
at that haircut he got for Veterans Day,
Hey, that's a Veterans Day haircut.
There you go.
aka free.
Yeah, he's back in the service.
Number 2 on the side, number 4 on the top. I've had this haircut forever.
Oh, that's
Yep.
Army Navy reg. Yep.
Hey, I'm going to give a shout out. I know. Trust me. I'm more into Memorial Day than Veterans Day because I'm a veteran, and I like going and honoring the guys that didn't make it. But hey, to all the veterans out there, happy Veterans Day.
Cheers. And Jody, I think it's time for your put me in your legit one.
Oh, no? It's 8:15 to 8:30.
8:15 to 8:30. You're muted.
You almost screwed me up.
Got you excited, man.
I know.
He was like, "Oh, it's the time."
All right, I'm gonna go load up some more stuff. I'll be right.
All right, you do that. Get your show ready.
The show's ready.
The next time, if Papa Squirrel gets to come up, I will personally lip sync to Cindy's Balls promo. So
We'll do what to Cindy's balls?
Cindy's balls.
I actually held Cindy's balls in my hand.
yeah.
We all
had
had
his
his
mouth.
A narrative presentation about the next guy that's coming up on the panel has held Cindy's balls in his hands and he liked it. So.
Okay, so I was just messaged. I have to preempt the show for tonight. So there is a giveaway on Clouds and Stouts tonight.
Cool.
It will be a bottle of Old Dumble. Old Dumble has provided a bottle for a giveaway. I don't know which bottle it is, but it's one of his newer ones. It is the Old Humble Double Oak Straight Rye Whiskey. So that is what he's giving away today. So the only thing that you have to do is make sure that you are sub to Clouds and Stouts and also sub to Old Humble. And then we'll do the giveaway while we're in the stream at some point tonight.
Bing a bang.
There you go.
So it's been put out there. So just y'all track.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
See, Cindy,
no.
no, you cannot. Not when we have this crowd together. No.
Nope.
No.
Your balls.
You know
are
you
the
love
ones I'm
it. You know you love
Yeah.
it.
She acts like she don't like it. Although I think there was a time at the very beginning when we started talking. I think there was a time where she was actually aggravated with it, and then I think she like we do. She started to embrace her balls just like we started to embrace her balls.
Oh yeah.
And I think
Right.
then she was all right.
You embrace them, you stroke
That's
them,
right.
you give them a tickle, and
Once you get
everything's
used to
fine.
them,
And you just
Yeah.
pop them in your mouth.
There
Yep.
you go.
That comes that
It's
yeah,
what
after
Granny
the
says,
foreplay,
right?
that yeah, then
Yeah.
pop them in your mouth.
you have to wait till you're old enough till you can reach them though.
Yep.
Oh, I
There are
have not
3 of
had
the
I have
5.
not had the confection. I have not had
Phil, you
the
haven't had
honor
Cindy's
of
balls?
trying. I have not had Cindy's balls in my mouth. No.
Oh.
I had Cindy's balls the same time Mike had Cindy's balls.
Oh.
That was
man.
awkward.
I'm just saying. you said 3 of the 5. I've had them. My dad had them. Phil had them. So it's only 2 of the 5.
Yeah, and I want nothing to do with the hot ones. I'll take the bourbon balls.
Yeah, now that's what I want. I want the bourbon balls. You
Mm-mm.
know, I have a
You got to do
Okay.
both. It's only
No
I
fair.
have
pushing
a,
out.
I have a special medical condition.
Yeah, I
So
do
now-
too. It's called
Yeah, but what's between your ears has nothing to do with
Vagina.
spicy stuff.
So, Dad, Mayberry's asking, how are Cindy's balls?
They are delicious.
they're saltier than he thought they were going to be, though.
They were. They made my eyes water.
That was out of
Tearing up.
respect.
But see, the problem is my dad did them on my channel, and then he had to, because we are competitive in nature, just like every other guy in the world. And he's an asshole. It makes me look like shit. Like I'm sitting here like this shit hurts, and he's like, "I'm fine. I'm fine." Made me look like a bitch on my own channel. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And people notice that. They mentioned that too.
Oh, was I too drunk to see that, Cindy? Marcia Dale's had Cindy's balls in her mouth, the regular ones.
Well, there you go.
Hey, I want a video.
Well, Connie has too then.
Yeah. I may have tried a bourbon ball. I think I ate a bourbon ball. It's kind of a blurry couple days for some
Yeah, it
reason.
was.
Yep, Jimmy. She tried to offer you. She tried
Jimmy-
to offer you. She tried to teabag you, and you refused.
But Jimmy, we have to. You know what, Cindy? You are going to be blocked from tonight's stream. How about that?
Oh,
I
I
I'm
did-
saying,
didn't put the one
this is
up
why we have
ahead
to
of it.
record everything at OG Fest because it is going to be one blurry week.
Sure
Dad,
does.
I'm coming to borrow your RV
showing up.
to drive
Yeah,
it to Arkansas.
people that didn't check it out.
How many plugs you got, Jimmy? Because I gotta have a 35 amp. You
Yeah,
know.
I can see my meter is gonna be like.
Hey, we'll throw you $100 bill.
Bring a
come.
generator. I'll just go buy a couple generators. How about that?
There you go.
I think a 30 amp fuse is a hell of a lot cheaper than generators, but just saying.
Well,
It'd be just the right temperature though. You won't even need it. You just open the windows up. Oh, you gonna do it?
No, man, I gotta have my blue lights.
Well, I
come
only bought them
on,
because
on
you
in,
jerked
the
off for
speakers.
eating this shit.
And they're delicious. You got to
Be
drink.
sure
them.
to drink
yeah.
the
You know
juice.
why they're
Drink the juice.
delicious?
Do it.
Because look at the sodium
Phil,
content.
I've
I ain't doing it by myself.
I'll
Drink
get
the
mine. I don't
juice.
give a shit.
I don't have any left, or I would. Just
Look
when
at
you
the-
drink the juice, try not to think about snot. Just don't think about snot at all when you're drinking the
Now,
juice.
you know
Phil,
I've
you'll be
eaten
all
much
right.
worse than
Wait a
this.
minute.
Just-
You never had any good snot then.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just don't think about snot at all, and it'll go right down. Make that the last thing in your head.
There he goes. Come on,
There
drink
you
it.
go.
Drink it. Be a man.
Travis is desperate. He's tearing his kitchen apart right now, looking for a can.
Oh no, my friend! I bought new cans.
Oh, it smells horrible.
We got
Smell like
5
dog
more
food or cat
minutes.
food.
5 more minutes.
That's exactly
Don't
what
leave
this smells
now.
like. Dog food.
You gotta
and cat
shake it
food.
up first to make sure there's no gel on the top.
Yeah, hey Travis,
Yeah, what's up, boss?
I put this comment on the screen.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Cindy.
I'm gonna bring a bag up here just in case.
Sage age. That's what that is.
Mm.
Y'all got
Ready?
another little hot challenge coming up. All right. 3, 2, 1.
There it is. That's some broth right there.
See, if you don't think about snot, it goes right down.
Hey Phil, you're not thinking about snot, are you?
No, it's vile.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
told you,
Johnny,
Jimmy.
I don't drink clam juice anymore. Clam juice is worse than this.
That's
Hey,
good. That's good shit.
Jalapeno spam.
spam. There's lots of spam.
How the hell did you get these
Spicy.
things out of
Did
here?
you get the king of all of them?
That was the only two they had.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh, part of my wiener ripped.
smoked oysters. Man, that's my favorite with easy cheese and crackers.
No, that's just right out of the can, man. You see
Look
it
at
in the
this.
fork.
Just the
Yeah,
tip.
but I like putting a little of that blue type of easy cheese and then putting a smoked oyster on there and eating it.
Mm.
Who the hell eats this and enjoys it?
Hey, if you put it on a Ritz cracker, it's delish.
What? Oh yeah, that'll work. Probably.
That'll work.
That might make it better. The
That
pocket.
is the king of all spam.
Yeah,
Oh,
picture it like a taco, and that's the Taco Bell meat on the inside.
Real Hormel bacon. Yeah.
Real Hormel bacon.
I'm just gonna. I have to talk Devin into eating the spam.
Mm. Are you gonna eat it raw or are you gonna fry it?
I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of both. Like have some of it raw and have some of it cooked to do a review.
No, look at that. What you
Damn, I
got?
don't have any
Ooh, oven
spam. I have to
turkey.
hide it from my
Flavored
wife. She'll throw it away.
Turkey
That's like the
spam.
worst consistency.
turkey
ever.
spam.
Turkey spam.
Yep. Tastes
That's
like
turkey.
roasted turkey.
That should be called spurky, not spam.
I've already finished the bacon and the hickory smoked bacon and what's the other one I have?
Them Vienna sausages are kind of like rolled up wet toilet paper, ain't they, Phil?
They're delicious.
I like them.
Soaked in bile.
I
Lone
even like
Star.
the chicken Vienna sausages.
I have a story for Lone Star though.
There you go.
He said, "Y'all some nasty fools." Let me tell you a story. My dad and I went fishing one time, and we went down to Red Fork, and there was the levee, and you come down the levee, and there was this peninsula that come out, and it's hard to get the boat in, and there was no like concrete ramp. You just had to back down in. And we got the truck down in there and we got the boat off. We couldn't get the truck out. We're like, fuck it, we'll get it out when we get back. So we go out and we catch a ton of freaking fish. And we come back, we load the boat on a trailer, tie it all down. And we spent hours trying to get that truck out. Finally, somebody came down. They gave us a tug and we got out.
Hey, my dog.
It is dark. Let me tell you, it is dark in the summer. And so it's late. And we've been out there all freaking day long. And all we had to eat all day was probably a tiny little sandwich we brought with us for lunch. And we're driving home. It's about 9 o'clock at night. We're starving to death. And I look up on the dashboard and I see like a sleeve about this long of saltine crackers, twisted on the end and placed on the dash. And I see this white and I'll pull it down. These things were probably 3 years stale. It was the best freaking or saltine crackers I ever had in my freaking life because we were starving.
Go get some crackers.
Now, you want to know about nasty? If I had some of what y'all eating right now, I would have thought I was in a 4-star restaurant at that moment.
Put me in.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you.
Oh.
Put me
You just
in.
put malic acid on top of it. I'm pretty sure that's not good.
Nothing's
You want to
helping.
get your name on the wheel.
Nothing
Put
is
me in
helping.
now. Somebody moderate. Golly, Jimmy. Jimmy
All right.
done walked off.
I go get some crackers for my potted meat. You got me thinking about crackers.
Ugh.
All right. Whoa, we got a bunch
Jimmy,
of them.
type put me in.
All right.
Let's see. Peppers gets one.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Everything's spicy. God, it takes me so long to find people on here.
Oh yeah, they are awesome with hot sauce. Oh hell, you're you're gonna inject it?
Bam, he was at the bottom down there. I got to scroll up. Hang on.
All right.
I gotta catch these.
All right. So you got peppers.
All right,
Yep,
hunting and
yep.
stuff. Hunting and stuff is where I am right now. There.
I'm helping you out, Jody. Listen.
All right.
They-
Mayberry.
Mayberry.
I am
Lone
at
Star.
Mayberry. Bam. And then
Lone
Lone
Star.
Star. Got Lone Star.
Next is Eileen or Heartsight.
Yep. Heart Sight done.
Crazy Ann, you got?
Crazy Ann is now.
Big Daddy H.
Big Daddy H is done.
Raven.
Whoa, Raven? I don't think I have Raven on the board.
Oh, don't worry about it. He didn't put me in.
There, I got him written in.
Neighbor Girl.
Neighbor Girl. Let's see here. Oh, got it.
Cindy. Steamed fried rice. Panda
Yep.
Bitch. Whatever y'all have.
Steamed
her
fried rice. Here we go.
Did you eat those all already, Travis?
Oh yeah, I ate them in like 2 seconds, man.
There, got it.
Me. Groovy.
Oh, groovy. Done.
And Mr. Great Shot.
Mr. Great Shot. All right.
You only get one, Cindy. Stop trying to get more spins.
Aha. Mr. Great Shot got the 5 cross on there.
I bet that's a hot weenie, Phil.
Huh?
You eat the hot one?
Yeah, I ate it. My tongue's still burning.
Spam and whiskey tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got Neighbor Girl. Yeah, we did.
That was it. That's all of them.
Yep, that was it. That's all of them.
Wasabi.
Wasabi.
I already got you, Cindy.
If you
And I
slice
don't
your
have time for
spam,
another secret word.
you slice it long ways, you make spam burgers. If you slice it the other way, you make little bacon strips for your eggs.
I will say this for whoever is on Facebook, because I'm multi-streaming, I am only my comments when I type "put me in," they only show up on YouTube. So the start "put me in" or whatever, it's only on YouTube because I see I got some blue thumbs up there, but you know.
What is that? Wasabi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasabi paste.
Yeah, but that now I can eat. That's my go-to hot stuff is wasabi because it's all nasally.
Man.
Hell yeah. He's starting to sweat a little.
This is the one we did today, man. That shit's hot.
Took a friend of mine to a sushi bar. He saw that green stuff there and he asked me, "What's that green stuff?" I told him, "Guacamole." And he got a big old spoonful.
You okay, Phil?
I learned how to eat that in Japan,
Damn.
but I have put so much wasabi on my sushi, my gums hurt before. Uh-oh. Don't lose it.
Hold your nose. Hold your nose. Makes it better.
No, don't.
That's an asshole move, Dad.
Wow.
That's about the closest I've ever seen to Phil actually losing it. I thought he was going to blow chunks right there for a second.
It's like I can't breathe.
Yeah, because it takes your breath away. But if you can, what I do before I take a bite and I know it's going to be hot with wasabi is I take a deep breath, take the bite. When it starts hurting, you just blow out through your mouth.
Make me
and
big
it
for a
pulls
second.
the fumes out of the sinus cavities, and it helps.
Well, that's half the fun of wasabi. The burn.
Yeah.
Make them big, Jody. I want to see this pain.
Hang
It's
on.
not
Here's
pain,
a
it was
comment
I
from
was
Facebook.
I wasn't breathing, so it's not like it's super hot in the mouth. It's the whole nasal
Aha.
thing that goes along with it.
Hunting and stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't count if he does it from two different accounts. He doesn't get two
Well,
check
that's
marks.
fine. I'm getting both. You shush. You shush.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna go log on to mine, and I'm gonna go log on to other ones. I'm gonna do like 6 chances per time.
Hell yeah.
Well, not chances. I didn't put him in twice, but I get the view time. I get I'm young. I'm fledgling. I'm like a little baby chicken sitting in a little, y'all got thousands of subscribers. I'm sitting here hitting my marks.
You good, Phil?
I'm good.
All right.
All right, which one of these I want to try again? Maybe none.
Oh, there's some more jelly to put on the Vienna sausage.
Yeah, wasabi sucks.
Yeah,
I think I'm
wasabi.
gonna eat this during the show because I like these, the spicy smoked oysters. Yeah.
Yikes. That's horrible.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to go so I can finish getting ready. So we're gonna be on our thing, getting everything ready about 7:40. So, Jody, thanks for the pre-party. I'll see you on the show.
All right, we'll be there.
And Dad, you can stick around if you want, or go. I gotta get like some actual food and stuff in my stomach before I start drinking stuff tonight. Fine, Dad. Love you.
Hey. Tired of talking to you.
Hey, we're just having fun here. I'm trying to figure out what bourbon to pour. I think I'm going to pour this Davies County again, that sour mash. That's pretty good. I don't care if they put spoilt mash back in it or not.
I don't know. I was pretty close on that one, Cindy.
Well, that wasabi though, it's a slow. It's an instant kick, but you can get rid of it.
Again, it's a nasally thing. It isn't so much on the tongue or in the mouth. It's all the sinuses and whatnot. My eyes almost instantly started running.
All that vapor.
It will not bust your gut though. It
No.
will not bust your gut.
Well, I took a whole tube of wasabi one time when I was out on the front porch 2 years ago. I squeezed that whole damn thing in my mouth, and I started to chew it up. And about 2 seconds in, I realized I had fucked up. I wound up spitting that out all over the place, and yeah.
Well, isn't it pretty much kind of colored horseradish over here, though? It's not. I don't think it's even actual wasabi over here.
Yeah, Eileen, stop. Put me in is from now until 8:30.
Well, I got that too.
Hell yeah.
Nasal napalm. Yep.
That's the worst right there.
So if you're just joining right now, we are in the middle of Put Me In on the Wheel for the giveaway, the first Thursday of this December. If you have not put it in, if you have not typed Put Me In the chat yet, go on ahead and type it. I'll get you on another entry on the wheel. Yep, still 6 minutes left.
6 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, again, my tongue is still burning from the Saucy Shane's tincture, but not from that wasabi.
So just FYI for everybody, I'll pick a secret word before I start these streams. I just started it last week, and the secret word is hard because it's not something that'll come up. Tonight's secret word was avocado.
Avocado.
And I will drop little hints to the secret word. And if the secret word gets hit, we have 5 minutes to put me in. But the normal put me in time frame is 15 minutes. So
You know what you should do, Jody, is scale that down. Like it'd be 10 minutes if they got it with your first hint,
Oh, yeah,
$5
yeah, I
per
could do that.
session. And
But
like
I don't
2
want to sit
minutes.
here and watch the clock that long.
Yeah.
Maybe if they get it on the first hint, I'll go to my backup secret word. Because
No.
I have 3.
Oh.
Because I have the primary password and then the password that was yesterday that will still work, but then you need the backup password. But then, we always had 4 because we had the distress word. So if it was, say, for instance, it was fox, squirrel, birch, and Corvette. If someone was behind you with a gun, you're supposed to pass Corvette going in, and they know it's a distress word, and they jump the dude behind you. You might get killed, but oh, okay. So avocado is the name of Beanie's tricks she got Monday.
T-Rex.
Oh, well, that says tricks.
I think she meant T-Rex.
Okay.
It's like a T-Roy. You ever know a T-Roy?
Right. But you're supposed to capitalize the next letter and put a little dash in there.
My goodness.
I can read Southern.
There it is. She did it. She did it.
There you go.
I would have read it right then.
It's like that old TV show, Star T-Rex.
Well, yeah, but the more bourbon I drink, the more correct you have to be in this. You know what? That Davies County's not bad.
Yeah.
I went back to it, that sour mash, after the I.W. Harper, which I liked a little better. But that sour mash is not bad. I like sour mash whiskey.
I do too.
Sour mash.
Oh, Alexa, stop.
Oh, Lordy. McKenna.
Man.
Woo!
Well, I bought this a few weeks back, and I did a pour, and I didn't care for it. And I said, you know what? So many people rant and rave about it. I figured I'd give it a few weeks, try
Well,
it again, see what I thought.
I don't know. That's okay. That's okay. That's the not good. I mean, there's better McKennas out there.
This is the Bottle and Bond one. The one that got all the awards and everything. Bottled April 26th. What? No.
Well, I tell you what, Cindy, if you ever come up here in the chat and you use perfect grammar all night long, I'll give you 2 extra entries on the wheel. How about that?
I sound a lot smarter when I type than when I talk. I'll just say.
I'm just joking because I wouldn't know if you use perfect grammar or not because I don't read every one of these freaking things. I try to engage the chat. I try.
Elijah Craig Rye.
Oh,
See, I just can't get into the rye stuff.
well, sometimes you got it. Well, now Mammoth Woolly Rye is really good.
Woolly Mammoth?
It's Mammoth Distillery out of Chicago, and they call it their Woolly Rye. It's pretty freaking good. It's not even really out yet. They sent me a free bottle of it. It was like a little bitty bottle.
Throw in punctuation and correct spelling. That's what spell checker's for now. Nobody can spell anything anymore because spell checker.
It is. Well, most of the time now when you misspell a word, at least it puts an underline underneath it so that you know that, all right, I got to go back and try again.
Not when I'm drunk.
Yeah,
when
the
I'm
problem
drunk,
is, though, people add things to their dictionary and it stops putting the red squiggle under there.
Well, I like it when I spell the word so bad that it doesn't even give me the correct spelling of it. I'm so freaking far off.
Yeah. It's like, did you mean eucalyptus? No.
Yeah. I'm going to type tomorrow, damn it.
I'm just not I don't want to type anything unless I have to. Ugh, I don't like typing.
All right, here it is. Stop, put me in.
There you go.
Oh, and look, Crazy Ann was stop. Whoa, I almost typed it in twice. There it is. Crazy Ann's the moderator. But we got all, and this is the way it goes. It typically is, we get all the put me ins, right up, because I don't have like 100 people in this thing. Now, I don't know what we're going to do if I have 100 people. I'm going to have to start going to super chats. If I have 100 people on here, yeah, we'll have to go to super chats or something.
Man, 100 people on the stream, you'll be rocking.
I know. I'd be monetized next week.
I think I've only seen that a couple times on a couple channels.
Yeah, I've seen, typically the big channels, they're getting like 45, 50, here and there, sometimes a little more than that. But man, that would be hard to keep up with. If I were trying to like keep up with the put me ins, man, I need somebody working the background.
You need to get with Chad because there's a little thing where you can tell him to type in hashtag so and so, and it'll automatically do a random thing for you.
Oh wow, okay. Hey, I haven't instituted chatbot either.
Yeah. Well, how is it, Phil? Is it better?
I don't know. It's raining outside here.
It
Just
just
rain I had yesterday.
it seems pretty spicy for in comparison. Maybe that's what I don't like about it, the fact that it's not as smooth. Maybe it's not smooth because it's a cheaper cut of, I don't know.
Oh, you're drinking that green McKenna?
Yeah.
Green label? Yeah, that's the...
Is that a green label? I don't know. I'm freaking colorblind. That's their bottled and bond, right?
Yep. Green
That's what kind
label.
of 10 that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was bottled.
Well,
back
I mean,
in-
that's on the mid-low shelf, I mean, it's...
I wish someone told me before I paid so much for it. So
Chatty-O, man. You know what? I'll do one more 1 minute at the end of the show. I just string people along. I'm like one of them. Have you seen what they're doing with the videos now, where they're like putting like matchsticks in the top of a steak, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna like this. It's gonna cook the top of steak," and they string you along for like over an hour. Oops, and they never ever execute what they're building to. They're just getting views and views and views.
I saw one of those things. They try to make it look like a medical thing where they were pulling this like thread type thing out of a person's belly button, and they just kind of, the hand was there and they kept pulling it, and they kept talking about it. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's just fishing for.
I only fell for like the first 45 minutes, and after that I got smart.
yeah, first 45 minutes.
All right, I gotta head over there and start reciting my lines and getting my vocal cords all stretched out for the big concert tonight. So,
All right. Well, you do that.
see
You
y'all
do
over
your
there.
progressions now.
I got you all set up, Phil. I appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
Oh, we will, man.
All right. I'm going to go too. Got to get my stuff ready. Hey,
There
thanks,
you go.
man. Y'all take care. I'll see you there.
See you, Pop Squirrel.
Okay.
You know what? I might be.
And then there were
Yeah.
two.
And I had that one. Yes, you did, Chatty-O. Sorry, man.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to post the link here in a few for anybody who wants to jump up. And I know, Mr. Fulton, you've been down there, but sometimes we have some things kind of mapped out that we're going to talk about. And I passed the link out to folks before the show. But we will bring some folks up here in just a little bit. Last 15 minutes is when I like to do that.
Yeah, and free popcorn and ticket taking is not one of those subjects we go on up here.
Yep.
I hope at least you got your free popcorn now, Mr. Fulton. So this McKenna 10 is not bad. I would tell you, I would. There are better things I can buy for less money.
Oh yeah. And that's what I always look for is, did I enjoy it and was it overpriced? And then I just don't buy it anymore.
Yeah.
And then because there's cheaper stuff that's better, well, less expensive.
Yeah.
I like to use the word cheap for crap.
This is what I've been doing a lot of lately.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is
That's a
really
good one.
good. I mean, at Meyer it's $45.
Yep.
And that's state minimum. It's good stuff. It's a little bit more than like the
Regular Woodford.
regular
Yeah.
stuff that I get that is about usually like $34 a bottle. God dang it.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Woodford Reserve is what it is.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah,
my
'cause-
Knob Creek is usually like at one point was my limit. Like Knob Creek at $35 for a bottle was about my limit at one point. So that to me
Oh,
that was good.
that's the double oak right there.
Yep.
Right there. Toink.
The 3 top shelf. Is that how you got your stuff stacked up there at top shelf or not?
No, I don't stack them by value. I just put them because, like, I had to put. I'll show you how I set my shelf up. They have to have shorter bottles under here,
Gotcha.
and these go up and over, and then I just kind of put stuff up there. But I only hit a stud on this side of the shelf, so I put a bottle of bourbon up there. And then I have glasses, and this one I hit no studs, so it just has little shot glasses on it.
Gotcha.
You'll never see a bourbon bottle up there because I didn't hit a wood stud.
That's why you put drywall anchors on the wall.
Well, I did, but I'm still not putting a heavy
Oh, okay.
bottle. Yeah, I just have little shot glasses.
Yep.
Yeah, a little flask. The flask doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah, whole thing behind me, I don't think I hit a stud with any one of those screws, but each one of those brackets has got 4 screws, and each screw goes into a drywall stud. And outside of me climbing on it, I'm thinking it's pretty strong. So
Yeah,
it has to be. Look at all the, hot sauce bottles and even bourbon bottles are on that thing now.
yeah. A couple of years ago, hang on just a second. Let me catch up with the chat.
It ain't moving very fast. It would be hard to catch up.
Yeah,
Plenty of people
Well-
here. They just ain't commenting a lot.
I don't know what they're.
Mr. Greenshot, you don't like double oaked? Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Mr. Great Shot. Yeah, double oak is tasty. Yes, it's all right. Well, everybody likes the E.H. Taylor, but I can't get it here.
Yeah, that's a bummer that there are just things you can't get in certain places,
Yeah, I mean, when
I'd
I
like
was
to
in
go
Kentucky,
further.
and I got to try a Pappy in Kentucky.
Did you?
Yeah, it's $20 an ounce.
Well, shit, they
And
charge us freaking for a pour of Bullet in Nashville. They charge us $22.
I know. That's
That
why I
was
was
2
thinking
ounces, but
cheap to get, and I had the Pappy. It was a 21. Yeah, for $20, I got an ounce, and so I bought 2.
there you go. Again, we did that. We did it a couple, 2-3 times at different places while we were there in Nashville. But again, it was our fault for being there during 4th of July weekend, and where they overcharged for everything.
Yeah,
So
Jerry
Well,
J's
no,
in the house.
that's why I went out and got my own bottle, and we shared there we had, what was it, the hair dryer bag. They had a hair dryer in the room, and they put it's in a black bag, and I put my bottle of bourbon in there, and we took it out to the restaurant they had up there. So when we went outside, we passed that around.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
I am cheap.
They make braziers with like Camelback shit in them. You can put bourbons in there.
People already think I'm smuggling stuff up here. I don't need anything else.
Well, but I'm just saying, if they try to pat you down, you go, whoa, you got something against heavy people.
Yeah, Cindy remembers that.
Oh, he's in Austin, Texas. Yeah, okay. If you, I will say this: anyone who hand delivers me a bottle or appears live or does a shoot with me in the studio gets a hat. So there's a hat involved.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've looked
There is
at
a hat involved. And probably an etched glass or a full color logo glass if that's what you wish.
Yeah, I've looked at hats, but by when you order them, so you better think you got about 20 or 30 people that want to pay for one. Otherwise, you're just giving them away.
Oh, I didn't order them to sell.
Well, I don't order them to sell, but I mean, I want to at least try to break even on them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing money here and there for giveaways and alternate gifts and, shit like that. And OG Fest. I'm trying to collect up some for OG Fest next
There you
year.
go.
And then I'll bring a stack of boxes with me and I'll have hats of different sizes and whatever works, people can have them. Because they're going to appear live or Memorex or whatever at OG Fest because we're going to be recording all the freaking time.
There you go. Yeah, we did limit our recording when we were in Nashville. We didn't want to,
All right, I got hats coming.
incriminate anybody. Right, Cindy? Didn't want to incriminate anybody. Mm-hmm.
You know what? If you bring me some bourbons, hand delivered, I'll give you a hat. I will give you samples, and I have I have small, medium, and large samples, and whatever else. We'll look at whatever we have available.
Cindy, I don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm, Cindy. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Greensboro is that's that pretentious city about 32 miles away. But it's southern pretentious. It is truly southern pretentious. I bless their heart, they try to be pretentious, but they just can't because they're not that sophisticated. But they think they are. They think they are. Bless their hearts.
That's like me drinking this fancy beer and this bourbon. It's like a redneck, trying to be fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying my stuff. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what it's all about.
I'm expanding my horizons on stuff, not just sitting around drinking Bud Light or Michelob Ultra. So,
all right. Well, I'm going to throw the link.
That's just drinking for the purpose of drinking.
So get ready, Phil.
Oh, is this like whack-a-mole when they come up? I can bomb them on the head and they go back down.
Yeah, there's the link. It is 8:44. We have a few minutes before Clouds and Stouts is scheduled live. If you want to dare to come up on the stream now, everyone who comes up on the stream does not get a hat. You have to appear in my house in the studio live and in person. Sweet potato moonshine. I cannot say I have ever had sweet potato moonshine.
Moonshine?
I've had a lot of corn liquor out of Arkansas.
Man.
A lot of it. A lot. That's what I cut my teeth on.
I ain't never seen them do sweet potato moonshine.
I wouldn't put it past my parents to rub some moonshine on my gums when I was a baby teething. I don't know.
That would explain a lot.
It could. It could explain a lot.
Well, that was a lot of things.
I will hook you up too, Mr. Great Shot. And guess what? I don't have to introduce this guy. We know who it is. It's Fulton Moran.
What's up, Fulton?
Hey, how you guys doing?
All
Good,
right.
Fulton. How you doing, man?
Doing all right. Just had my work today.
Yeah?
2 to 7.
Yeah, I didn't
2
get many
to
hours
7.
into work today. I had somewhere I had to go. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, and I worked till about 5:15, and I hustled to get this channel ready.
Yep. And this is what I wanted to say. Thank you for your service for the military, the army, and the
Air Force. I was Air Force.
well, the Army is part of the military. So
I understand.
Cindy, but part of those 8 hours was spent painting your nails.
yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
were
paint
available
mine
for 8
tomorrow.
hours to work.
What
It is.
color? Cindy, what color should I paint my nails?
Oh yeah, got something good, Phil.
What do you got there, Fulton?
Let's see. It is the spicy
Drum roll,
chicken king from Burger King, and it's got.
Okay,
Let's
that's
see.
easy.
Ooh, this is
There.
very good. It's got this.
Is it spicy
Well-
chicken sandwich?
It is.
That's not the one from 2 weeks ago, is it?
Nope.
Hey, Fulton, you got an echo.
I do. Hold on. Let me see if I can get my. I got backup.
You know, there's a setting in StreamYard. You can go in and eliminate the echo.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
It's under, if you go to Cam Mic, go to audio and select echo cancellation. First option under it. Yeah, you have a great night hunting and stuff with JJ.
Have a good night, Johnny. You got to figure it out there, Fulton.
Yeah, I gotta figure
No,
it
he
out.
doesn't. You're still echoing.
No.
Still echoing. Hold on.
Mute YouTube.
I did.
Apparently not.
Okay,
Oh,
now I
you
can hear
just
you.
did. Oh, you just did. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
That's me.
So, anyways,
I pop out the chat and I just get rid of YouTube altogether and just keep the chat up when I go on.
Yeah,
stream.
now you can move your mic back down.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
So, yeah. So
we're not waiting to hear what
I
you have
was
your
talking
mic.
to. I was talking to my boss,
Yeah.
and she said that I have to go on the app to download the movie app, the Rigo app, and then I'll get the free tickets. So I have to
There
go on
you
the
go.
app.
Have you got
So-
your free popcorn yet? That's what I'm worried about.
Oh shoot, not yet. I haven't told him yet.
Damn.
I have to get on. I have to get it on my break.
It's popcorn, man. It's just popcorn.
Can you not just sneak
I know.
some
I have to get it. I have to get my popcorn during my break time. So
I think they're holding out on you, Fulton.
I hope so. I guess they are. Yeah.
Well,
We tried this burger and
I
see
mean,
how.
that'd be half the reason for getting the job is the free popcorn.
Yeah.
You know,
And
see, at car
the
dealerships, we used
time-
to always have free popcorn. We'd have one of those things, small little things on the wheels, and it'd always be, you'd walk into a car dealership, and there'd always be a smell of fresh popcorn. I think fresh popcorn is an aphrodisiac. Because I think when you go in there,
Right.
you don't smell fresh butter popcorn and be angry or upset, right? That makes
Mhm.
everybody happy.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
mean, but when I
Kmart
bought my Lexus, though, they had champagne and caviar.
Oh,
Yeah, but
jeez.
you can't smell that. That's when you used to go into Kmart, they always had that. You used to go into Kresge's, they always had that. You walk in, they had the slushy machine, the buttered popcorn.
Yeah. I only bought a Lexus one time.
You only have to buy one; they last forever.
Well, I had a 2001
Yeah,
model.
they said like, because when we went to Mayo
Are you talking over people?
and I was gonna,
Yes, but I'm gonna go get a beer.
huh?
Huh?
No, you
Go get a
keep
beer.
going. I'm gonna go get a
Go
beer.
get a beer, Bounty.
It's Fulton show.
Yeah. No, okay. So, anyways, Phil, when we went to Mayo,
Whoop. Wait a minute. I meant to do that. There you go, Fulton. You're full.
that's
full
okay.
strength.
That's okay. That's okay. So, anyways, Phil, I went to Mayo on like Tuesday, and we were gonna get some like kettle corn, but they didn't have any
Kettle corn is good. I like kettle corn
because, yeah, we do too.
Sweet
But
and
when
salty,
we looked
popcorn.
at kettle corn, yeah, when we went to see if they have any, the shelves were empty for some reason.
Old Mother Hubbard. You know, when she gave her poor dog a bone, and the cupboards were bare. So I think I heard that
everything's
somewhere before.
Yeah, all the shelves are gonna be cleared out.
She gave the poor dog a bone.
Man, I am kind of waiting on 9 o'clock because I've drank enough. It's pretty bad when you drink enough bourbon that you have to pee.
Well, you do a 2 or 3 hour free party. I mean, geez, oh Pete.
Yeah, but bourbon. I mean, I've drank enough bourbon. I have to go to the bathroom. All right. Well, I have to go do it. So I'm gonna take myself off, and y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Well, there he goes again. Doesn't even want to hang around his own show. I don't know.
So Phil,
so Fulton,
do you have any family members for a veteran who's a veteran?
Well, myself, I happen to be a veteran. My dad served 20 years in the Air Force. My one brother put 20 years in the Army. My other brother was in the Army. So my dad and my 2 half brothers and me, we were all military. So yeah. And then my brother-in-law, who we just buried today, we didn't bury him today. We had a funeral for my brother-in-law today. He was Navy, and his brother was Navy, who I got to eat dinner with. And my father-in-law was in World War II. He's the one I was showing the Nazi armband on someone's live stream the other day that he has. And so he was in World War II. So, yeah, our family, my wife's family, my family, we're all a military family. I don't have any of my boys that wanted to join the military, which I'm completely fine with, considering what's going on right now. If they wanted to do it, I would completely endorse them joining the military. I think it's good for a young man. If you're capable of joining the military, I think it's a good way to kind of break free from, the parents, break free from being a young man and actually turn into a man. It worked for me. I was in need of some direction when I joined the Marine Corps. So it gave me the perfect kind of direction that I needed to be able to live my life the way I have. And I credit everything I am today and where I am today to the Marine Corps. I got 6 kids, got a nice house, got nice cars, and I don't have to worry about money. And I give all of my credit to the 4 years I served in the Marine Corps, because it changed the person who I am today.
Well, thank you for your service, Phil.
I don't think I could have gotten that from the Air Force, but no, just joking.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry for your loss, Phil, about your brother.
You get out what you put in.
Yep. No, I needed discipline. I'm like a lot of these young kids nowadays, that need discipline. They don't know that they need discipline. They might know they need discipline, but I needed discipline. And it took my dad basically whooping my ass, not whooping my ass physically, but in order to make me realize that, you know what, that is exactly what I needed. So,
Mm.
Hoorah.
What about you, Bounty? Do you have any family members for the military or the army?
I'm the military guy in the family. So,
Oh well, thank you for your service, Bounty.
Bourbon
For
Bounty,
everything
I
you
am
do.
going to go drain the vein and then get ready for Clouds and Stouts.
well, thank you for letting me go first.
And we will see all of you guys over at Clouds and Stouts tonight.
Yep.
If you know a veteran,
5
thank a
minutes,
veteran.
guys. 5 minutes. We're
If you know a
almost there.
veteran, thank a veteran. I don't worry about thanking me, but a lot of other people did a lot more in the military than I did. So thank you guys. Keep it spicy.
See you, Phil.
All right. Hey, Phil.
So, anyway.
Phil is fantastic. So what's up, Fulton?
So you said you're the only one who is in the army.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I didn't say that. I said in my immediate family, there's a lot behind the story of farm families and the draft during Vietnam, and they didn't take, the last, child and yada yada yada. My dad, he wanted to serve, but it didn't work out, and yeah, Mr. Great Shot. I'm Air Force. AF is F. AF is AF. That's me. Yeah. But we've had some family members, cousins, whatever, serve. But they were sensitive to the farm acreage, fams working, blah blah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service.
Yeah. See, and someone asked me today, and they said, how do you feel about that when someone says, thank you for your service? And I said, well, I mean, I appreciate it a little, but no one knows what I did, and I was in, and I know what a lot of people do in the military, and the majority do a lot. I mean, and we suffer through, and we're humble, and we thank you, sir, may I have another, when they dish you a bitter dish, and you learn to deal and just move on, soldier through. That's why nowadays when we say soldier through it's something that's not comfortable. It's something that doesn't sit easy with your life, but you soldier the frick through it. And I think that's what we learned from the military. And a lot of us military folks, and I'll say folks because it's not guys, it's girls and women, men, the whole 9 yards, boys, girls, because they let you join so early. It's boys and girls, and then all of a sudden you become women and men. But you learn to soldier through stuff, and you learn to deal with the inconvenience or the that doesn't, that's not comfortable to me. Well, tell me when it hurts. That's when I want to know, so I can jump in and help you. So when someone says thank you for your service, and there's these people that have been in the service that didn't do shit, didn't apply, didn't get, because there's all kind of walks, but anyone who joins, signs that line, and they could potentially be put in a life or death situation. I mean, that's what you do when you sign the line. You could potentially be put in that. So I commend anyone going in, but there's certain areas in the military that get more action. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think every vet the same, I don't know. And I'm not saying I did. There's motherfuckers that need it more than I do. I'm telling you that right now. Tell them, tell them thank you. Yep, it's Clouds and Stouts time. We're doing a raid. Let's go.
Yep, we are.
Tell them it was a bourbon raid. We're going to Clouds and Stouts. All right, guys, cutting this off. Glad y'all joined. Got names
Make
on the
sure
wheel.
you guys
All right.
salute your veterans.